This video will contain spoilers. Roadhouse 24, universally naked ratings, Amazon Prime original film, watch on Amazon Prime. Jake Gyllenhaal, Conor McGregor, Danielle Melchior, Post Malone, Joaquim de Almeida, Arturo Castro, Katie Pardo, isn't that the guy from Mayans? Seen this with Ben Man, Dylan, and Ginger, and we all loved it. Like, not because it's. I mean, if you ask them, they'll say that it's a crap film, but it's funny crap. You ask me, yeah, it's unrealistic, but it still is enjoyable, and in my book, it's still a good film. You have stuff where like there's a scene where Jake Gyllenhaal's character gets run over by a car, but instead of it, I mean, I don't know what would happen if he got run over by a car, but what did happen is like you have to be an idiot to think that that's realistic. He just sort of jumps up as it's about to hit him, and he lands on the bed because it's one of those pickup trucks that have like the wee things in the back. He lands on that and is just fine. And there is quite a few times in the film where stuff like that happens. There's another time where fucking actor. I don't think that's the name of the character. Anyway, actor, like, he's on a boat and the boat crashes and he goes fucking flying through it, and it's like, okay, that is more realistic than the other shit. And everyone was like, but it's not realistic, Don. I didn't say it's realistic, I said it's more realistic. But he ends up surviving that massive crash somehow. Sorry, I'll be on. I forgot Lucas Gage is Dot's husband in season 5 of Fargo. Which reminds me, I've seen like the next episode and a half of True Detective. Like, I'm halfway through episode 3 so far. I still don't have a problem with it. But back to Roadhouse, Conor McGregor's character in this is amazing. Like, he's so funny. What with him, his fucking nude scenes were funny. And just the fact that he's an absolute psycho. Also, something that like everyone else found weird, but I quite liked, is the fact that him and Jake Gyllenhaal's characters were smiling through the entire film. Saw 2, universally negative ratings. Directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, or I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Watched on Netflix. Tobin Bell, Shawnee Smith, Donnie Wahlberg, Lee Gwinnell, Carrie Alves, and Michael Emerson do not appear. There's a bit of like archival audio, not footage, but just you can hear like the sound of Gordon cutting his leg off and stuff like that, because the film ends in the same bathroom. Angus McFadden also does not appear in this. He is in Saw 3. Greg Hoffman does not appear in this. At least not that I know of. He's just a producer. And he's actually the guy that they named the character of Hoffman after, because he died before. I think it's Saw 4 is his first appearance. So Greg probably died during the production of Saw 3. I quite like this. The once again, I knew basically everything. Like I knew that Amanda is working with Jigsaw, and that uh fucking Eric's son was in like literally inside a safe, and that all Eric had to do was listen, just as John said. Knew that he'd be kidnapped by the end and chained inside the same bathroom that Gordon and Adam are in the first film. But now that I've actually seen this and I know about stuff I didn't know about, like the numbers in the back of their heads, I fucking hate Xavier because you know he finds he's the first person. I don't know how he is the first person to think of checking the back of the guy's head because he's a fucking retard. But somehow he finds that out, and instead of saying everyone else, "Hey, I think I found a way out," no, he decides to try and kill everyone, and that's what leads to his death. Fuck him. I think that's I think that's everything. Maybe a while before the next Saw review because the first two were on Netflix. I said to Harmon, shit, Ginger, that we could watch it together, but we will have to watch Saw 2 soon because it leaves Netflix at the end of the month. And I reminded him of that last night, and he said, "I'm busy at work, just go on ahead." So I've seen this 3 to 7 are on ITVX, but because there's not a time limit, at least not that I know of, I'm gonna wait probably and see if he catches up and we can watch the rest together.